Hello, this is Steve, Dichroic Glass Man. I'm going to put some leaf veins using copper wire, 16 gauge. I'm going to I tend to touch it down to the end. And I'm going to bend it where I like it. Take my cutters, just put it almost to the edge. In other words, follow my tip so that the end of the wire doesn't overlap this, but maybe comes up to it. And if that's the case, bend it down just a little bit. That way, it's just the copper wire is just approaching the solder. It creates a better bond, or I should say, a better visual, so that you don't see the end of that copper wire sticking up, and then you build up the solder before it and after it. Give it a good high peak. It really bulks it up, and it gives it that a more of a realistic feel to it. And if anything else, it really begs for attention when you're looking for them. Because of the fact that it takes time, it really dresses up your pattern, and it really makes a loud statement on your behalf of your way you see things as far as quality goes. This is a little area of futzing. I'm using the smallest soldering tip available. It's 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to dip my piece into a flux. I'm going to touch it down to the, and then I'm going to bend it down. Push it into place. Put some flux on it. Solder it. And if it's not laying down flat, grab an X-Acto knife or something that's not going to solder to your piece. X-Acto knife is made out of steel, and it's not real solderable. Although they will. You can tin a X-Acto knife and get it to stick to your piece. Trust me. Done it. Been there before. Everything I'm telling you not to do, boy golly, I've done it. So just kind of building up the solder before and after my piece to make it believable. Gives it that little touch of realism. It's really kind of fun looking at those. Really adds the detail to it. I really like that. Some people will paint their piece in a kiln, and I really admire that. That's awesome. I painted these on with magic marker just to give you that feel of where you want to put things. It's not critical that you follow the line, so start the piece out again. I didn't flux it, so pay attention to myself. Let's go over here. Okay, we're going to flux the piece. Got it tinned. Attach it to my, okay, now bend it around by hand, just anywhere you feel character. You can actually crimp it here and then go back and kind of give it that, give it that realism kind of look. You can go back and forth, create a couple little wrinkles along the way. That way it's not quite so predictable. It's all possible. It all adds to that realism that's really fun. It's a whimsical panel. Let's face it. You don't see dichroic hummingbirds, and you don't see flowers arranged like this, and so who am I kidding? It's a whimsical panel, and realism does play a part, but yet where do you draw the line? Can't happen in real life. You could get all nervous about cartoony and realism and lose the point. It's just a pretty panel. It's an exercise in colors and textures, and The person loves it. She's gotten to follow quite a few of the steps along the process along the way on my Facebook, which, by the way, come join me on my Facebook of Dichroic Glassman. Dichro Glassman. Hey, I'm going to toot my horn because I've got some lesson plans coming up that are really going to rock. One lesson plan is that I sell this lesson plan so you too can make dichroic glass elements. It's not what this video is about, but hey, I've got the opportunity, if I got your attention, to say something. So, I'm going to bend that one around just a little bit. Just a little bit back. Gives it just a little bit of that unpredictable look. Build up your solder in between your two wires. Hopefully this is coming out. I'll check my camera in a second. This tip really rocks, let me tell you. I'm not using a rheostat. I would advise you to. I loaned mine out, so I don't have access to one. And if you don't have a rheostat and you're going with a tiny tip, tell yourself you're only going to get 5 or 6 minutes out of it and then stop. Unplug it, plug it back in. That way you're going to kind of get a cool down for a moment and then back in to the heat. Okay, so try this angle, and that doesn't work. So I'm going to go in here and just pick a random spot. It's not based on realism there again. Now if you're an artist and you've got that eye, I admire that. Okay, I'm going to bend it around. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to kind of bend it back. Just to give it that unpredictable, like in the one I just did. Okay, this one's sticking up, so I'm going to have to use my X-Acto knife. Just hold it down with my left hand. Build the solder up before and after, leading up to the new wire. Really embeds it. Nobody's going to fingernail it out of there. You know what I'm talking about. Some people love to stick their fingers on your glass and find out how you did it. Tinning that little piece. I'm going to start it up here at the top. Okay, I'm going to come over, grab it, come back, clip it. Got a little bend. Pretty. That way it's not real predictable. Again, I'm overusing my word there. Lay it in. Okay, let's build some solder up. In between. Excellent. Hope that comes out good for you all. So, hopefully this made a difference for you. I see a place I can repair right here. Hopefully this added some fun, some ideas. Try your ideas out sometime. See where they go. Maybe this will lead to something. Well, I've got plenty more leaves. I've got 4 more to do. Actually, 5 more to do. So I've got plenty of work to do for more videos. Well, not for more videos, actually, moving right along. I'll do the leaves, and then we'll go to the next step of putting the hangers on so that this panel can hang. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Bye.